The spooky season is nearly upon us, and I thought I'd take this time to tell you that my workplace is quite haunted. Now, I work in a theatre here in Scarborough, and there has been numerous accounts of things being seen and heard, and the most common thing that we have had at the theatre is seats moving up and down by themselves, shadowy figures being seen on staircases, and in our cinema, and in our theatre. But the one thing that seems to have freaked people out the most is hearing the ghostly singing voice of a female. Now, I heard it myself not long after I'd started, but recently she seems to have come back, as two of my colleagues, when tidying up the cinema, could hear the ghostly singing of a woman when only those two were in there, and also heard footsteps as well. Now, this obviously freaked both of them out, but it also confirmed to me that what I heard a good few years ago actually did happen. It was the same style of singing, like a vocal warm-up that an actress would do. Now, as far as I know, she's not being seen. However, many years ago, in one of the rehearsal rooms, a woman was apparently seen on one of the balconies, just wandering around. Could this be the woman that is heard singing? Quite possibly. To me personally, what I've seen, and what a lot of others have seen in our cinema, is a shadow figure who has stood near the top door and just kind of peered round the corner, and sometimes walked forward to almost where the back row is and just kind of went forward as if just checking. I've never felt any negative energy, negative spirit around there. In fact, the closest thing that I have felt to kind of like a bad thing, or just an uncomfortable thing really, is the corridor behind the cinema. You always feel like you're being watched and kind of judged. I don't know, it's weird. It's very weird. Now, a good few years ago, there used to be a big grand piano in the cinema, and that got moved just before COVID, so about 3 years ago. And a couple of months ago, when one of the duty managers was walking past, they could hear it being played. Of course, it's not in there, but they very clearly heard it being played. Now, another common thing in our cinema is footsteps being heard at the back, door handles rattling, people being tapped on the shoulder. In fact, on the staircase near the woman's toilet, a lot of people, including customers, have said they've felt or seen what looked like someone stood beside them on the stairs, always in the same area. One of my colleagues has, in the corner of their eye, seen someone walk past them that they thought was someone else at work there. Turn round, no one there. Even right down by box office, there are a couple of wheelchairs there that we use should people need them. One of them, a green one, I have seen move slightly by itself. The chair in the box office back office has moved slightly, as if someone has knocked it while walking past. Sometimes one of the front doors opens and closes as if someone is walking through it. And I mean, this does sometimes happen with the wind, but it's different because the wind kind of slowly sort of moves it a bit and then kind of rattles and closes. But this one, it was kind of like definitely like someone opening it and closing it, and so during the mid-90s, I was part of the theatre group, the youth theatre group, that did shows there. And in one of the rooms, There was a picture of what happened to the conversion back before the theatre. It was an Odeon cinema, like a full cinema. And one of the pictures, you could clearly see a semi-transparent figure, looked like someone doing a toast. And that picture has mysteriously disappeared. There was also another one in our cafe. Because yes, theatre, cinema, cafe, got it all. Entertainment for your eyes, entertainment for your stomach. However, so in this picture, it was, I don't know when it was taken. I don't know whether it was just like an artistic modern one or if it was just a black and white one, but you could clearly see the theatre. You could see people walking around outside it, and in the right hand corner you could see someone that looked like they were leaving, but they were very transparent. And it can't have just been motion blur because there were other people in the picture moving that were fully in focus. But this one man who was just walking, but you could see straight through him. And that picture has also disappeared. Now I think it'd be amazing doing some sort of investigation there. Unfortunately, we're not allowed. It has been brought up, but the manager will not allow it at all, which makes sense. And so yeah, I'm leaving names out just for privacy. If you know Scarborough, you know which theatre I'm talking about. And it's very active, especially at the moment. Even skeptics have experienced stuff. And I love it when skeptics experience stuff they can't explain. But then they talk to another staff member that has a perfectly rational explanation about why it's happened, and the fact that it's happened before, and the fact that it is extremely paranormal. So, just some of the spooky goings on that do happen in the place I work, and there's no reason to be scared. I just remembered literally yesterday or day before. Yeah. When I was in one of the rooms, just putting some coffee out, some coffee packets, there was a man's voice. There was literally no more, maybe half a metre behind me that just went, no. So he was against coffee. And also in one of the back rooms, not the back rooms, but one of the offices behind box office, there was, I literally heard the woman go, doo-doo-doo. So, they want to be known. And I've always been sensitive to like this kind of energies and whatnot. But anyway, that's all I'm going to say for now. Might have more stories in a bit, but I want to, let's talk spooky things. Like I said, it's the right time of year for it. It's coming up soon. Then it'll be bloody Christmas. But anyway, thank you for listening to this, if you are still listening to this. And I will talk to you again in the next video. Don't know what it'll be about. I've still not put Trapped in the Mirror World up, and I said I would do that several months ago. Maybe look for that. I don't know. But anyway, thanks again for watching. Take care, and I will catch you in the next one with a giant net. Bye for now. And I suppose I'll lean over to the side because, as usual, a couple of videos there to check out as well.